What's up guys, Max here. So over the past few days I've had the chance to play a whole bunch of Killer Instinct on the latest build that's available to the public, the Evo build. For you guys that weren't aware, there was a public outing or Killer Instinct Fridays that took place at Super Arcade in Southern California in Walnut, and you were able to go there, the developers were there, you can play games, they had multiple setups, and they were streaming the entire thing. What I really liked about this is that this gave me a perfect opportunity to finally test out some of this stuff that I had been going through in my head as far as ways to get damage, especially after EVO and Comic-Con. These different methods of like, where do I apply damage, how do I get it quickly, how do I maximize the different ways I could take advantage of lockouts and counter breakers and things like that, and I got a pretty good example for you. So don't be scared, but what you're about to see is a 75% damage combo with SABREWULF using a lot of his assets and a lot of the resources available. Like I said, don't freak out too much because I want to do a breakdown of this combo as I was playing against one of the developers, Filthy Rich, on Friday, who's arguably one of the better players I've seen playing the game so far. Like, I don't know if I've seen anybody else that's quite as good as Rich right now. So let's look at this combo really quick to see how exactly a 75% damage combo works with SABREWULF.
Jackets and computer briefcases were given to Press at E3, so he could have been Press at E3 back then.
Oh wow, they remember that.
That's James MK.
All right, well I wasn't Press back then, dude.
Oh, okay.
No. It kind of pissed me off too because they had an Alpha 2 Press only tournament.
Oh really?
And they saw that I was there, and
yeah. 75%, good lord, go on.
So holy crap, that's a freaking lot of damage. It's almost shocking to see how quickly the health bar goes down. If you take advantage and you pay really close attention to a few things that happen during combos. This is the thing with Killer Instinct, that you really gotta pay attention to what's going on in the combo, the situations you're in while comboing or being comboed. And the stuff that I noticed was that I still have my character trait, the Instinct mode for SABREWULF, which grants him a damage increase as well as chip damage on block, even though that doesn't matter too much. But I've also got full meter on my side, and I decided to use both of these, so let's break down what actually happens in this combo. The very beginning starts with one of SABREWULF's chain attacks. SABREWULF can actually chain his I think it's only his punches, from light to heavy, and you can start combos with that. And I begin the chain attack with, I believe, standing medium punch into heavy punch. That technically counts as an opener in Killer Instinct terms, and then I go into back forward with Heavy Punch, which is SABREWULF's double claw attack. You see this one all the time, it's his most basic linker move. This acts as a linker leading into the next part of the combo. After the linker, I start doing SABREWULF's rapid doubles, which is another unique trait about him. You can literally press one button over and over again, and it acts as an auto double that just continuously goes on and on and on and on and on until the KV meter breaks out. What's interesting about this is that it's very easy to break. You can actually bait someone into breaking that and then go for a counter break or something like that, but if you see somebody doing that, it's a very easy thing to break. What I did though is I was messing around with this, and while I began hitting the rapid doubles, I go into Instinct mode, which baited my opponent into pressing Combo Breaker at a bad time, and now that I'm in Instinct mode, they get a lockout over their head. They actually broke at the inappropriate time when I was in Instinct mode. And that's exactly what the orange X above their head means. The orange one means you tried to combo break at a time that you can't actually do a combo breaker, like when you activate Instinct mode. And from that point forward, the opponent is locked out from doing any combo breakers for a full 3 seconds, and during those 3 seconds, because I have Instinct mode activated with all my damage boosts and I'm able to do rapid doubles with SABREWULF, what am I doing? I'm mashing on Heavy Punch as much as I possibly can to get the most damage out of that 3-second lockout. But when the lockout is over, you can actually combo break once again, and the things that I do to make it a little bit more difficult to combo break is I start throwing in shadow moves at that point. Shadow moves, you have to be very meticulous with timing to do combo breakers on them, and I put them right at the end, making them almost impossible to break. So at this point in the combo, I throw in a shadow move, and then I add a second shadow move immediately after, which guarantees another additional 10% damage to the combo, and once again, the opponent gets locked out trying to break the shadow move and misses it. So if they're locked out once again, what do? The heavy rapid doubles over and over and over again until the combo is finished, and then SABREWULF will end the combo with the most damaging ender he has, which is down, up, heavy punch, which is known as Eclipse. And there you have it, 40 hits. It is a godlike 75% damaging combo. Now let's talk about the implications of this. This seems like it's really scary, but at the same time, I literally used every single resource available in my disposal to get that much damage, and my opponent guessed wrong twice during the combo. In my opinion, I think that that's a lot of risk. There's a lot of risk happening there. If he had broken at the end of it, I would not have nearly gotten any of my damage. I would have sacrificed my instinct mode, all my meter, and everything, and essentially lost everything at that point. However, a lot of things had to go extremely right in this situation to make something like this happen. Sure, 75% seems like a lot of damage, but it's not like I'm going to be doing 75% damage combos 4 times throughout the entire game. It's literally going to happen maybe once if you're really freaking lucky. So something like this is a rare occurrence, and it's showing that Killer Instinct, as far as the current Evo build, has some room to evolve. There is some things that definitely are more showing that combo breakers are very prevalent, which I'm going to talk about in a new video coming up very soon about how many combo breakers there are. But there are things where people just don't know how to maximize damage that much, and there is ways that you can maximize damage, and I found a pretty good one with SABREWULF so far. Let me know what you guys think of the video, and let me know what you think of the combo, if you think it's kind of crazy that SABREWULF can get up to this high of damage using everything at his disposal. And also, I'd appreciate a comment below letting me know what you'd like to see forward for Killer Instinct as far as the recent build and what's coming up. And if you'd like to watch the entire stream, it took place on IE Battlegrounds, which hosts at Super Arcade, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can watch the entire streaming video. My name is Max, and I'll see you next time.